Hello, welcome to another Runescape video. So we're gonna be doing this is the only commentary video. It's just like every single day that we wake up here, it's everyone's asking like, what is wrong with your UI? How do you even play with that? Like, what is everyone talking about? Just every single day, it's really getting to me because everyone it's like, how do you play with that UI? How do you play with that UI? How do you play without this UI? Like, if you're going around, you're working on a quest, you want to know which quest you're working on, you want to know which quest you have unlocked here, as you're going through them, you're like, okay, we have this quest to work on, let's go check, see where this one is. We have this one, we're working on this one. But I think everyone just plays like a no UI or something. It's like when you're quested, you just go quest like this, you're like, okay, let's go quest. You don't know what quest you're working on. When you're doing your skills and everything, like everyone just has everything combined here. You're like, okay, we got our inventory set up here. They don't care about what you're wearing or anything, and your prayers and everything. I don't know. How do you play with like a no UI or something? You just sit here, you got your inventory. They don't play with the mini map or something. It's like the mini map's useless. You don't have your spells open. You you probably don't even play with a chat or something. Like, what is this? What is this? It's like, here's, I don't know. That I imagine like all these like hot bars for our teleports down here. It's just a stupid rant in the morning because everyone does every single day. Like, how do you play with that? How do you play with that? How do you play with that UI and everything? How do you even do that? It's impossible. I don't know. So let's go here. Let's no bar display. Like, do you literally like this or something? Cause you don't even need your inventory. You don't even need to know what you're wearing. You don't need to know what your skills are. They just play like this or something. You don't need a mini map. You don't need to click anywhere. You can't even close the mini map. It's like, okay, we're playing RuneScape. Let's go drop our cat. How do we drop our cat? How do we drop our cat? We don't have an inventory. Like, even if we did have an inventory, we like drop our cat here. How do we tell how our cat's grown? Is this how you play RuneScape? How do you play RuneScape with a no UI here? How do you tell what your skill levels are? It's like, even if you have your skills, your inventory, it's like you play with these two windows or something. It's like, okay, we're playing RuneScape. What are you even looking at? What are you looking at? You're like, okay, we have to be able to see all the trees and everything. We have to be able to look at all the scenery. Just sitting there chopping trees for hours, just mining stuff for hours. You want to see how your cat's doing. Is your cat fully grown up? You want to see your like activity tracker. You want to see what you have pinned here. So when you're doing your like area task, go do achievements here. You're doing your area task, everything. It's like, okay, let's go do these things. Let's put these up here. Let's pin these up here. Here's what we're working on. We're like quests and everything. It's like, what quests are we working on? Here's all the quests we have and everything. So here's like a no UI. How do we get the map up here even? We go here, we got our inventory, we got our skills showing, we have everything, but everyone's like, it's impossible to play like that. Impossible to play like that. Impossible to play with the UI. All this stuff takes up all the space here, but how do we know what we're working on? How do we know what our current objectives are? How do we know what our current skills are? How do we know what's in our inventory? How do we know, like, this isn't any better than like a RGI, right? Our UI shows like everything at once here. We can just look, we can see what we're wearing, we can check out all of our skills here and everything, we can check our inventory. Now it's all completely messed up here. So you go here, it's like, cool, here's all of our skill levels. We can see what all of our skill levels are at the moment. It's like, cool, here's our inventory. We can see what our inventory's filled up here. It's all messed up here now because people just play the game with a no inventory or something. They never know what their skill levels are. They never know what they're wearing. They never know what their prayers are. Or they have to always open this thing when they're doing their quest or something. You never know what quest you're working on. When you're clicking around everywhere, you have to go click like this everywhere because you cannot use the mini map because the mini map's like so small you can't see anything. Like, what the heck? What is wrong? How do you even open up the chat window, right? All chat. Yeah, here we go. I don't know. Do you guys like even close the stupid chat window here? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Why is that the complaint here? Like, how do you play with your prayers up? And how do you play with your magic up? And how do you play with your like quest list up there all the time. You can't see half of the screen here. You don't need half the screen here. What do you need this half of the screen here? You just rotate here, then you just need this half of the screen. It's like, here, go do all your quests here. Here's your quest list. Here's your mini map. You can click on your mini map. You go around here wherever you want. It makes like moving around so easy here. We want to see what our skills are. Our skills right here. You want to see our inventories. Our inventory fills up. It's right here. You want to see. You have to go bake and everything. We can see what we're wearing here. It's like here. If we're doing like clay mining, we're gonna have like the bracelet of clay on here. And if we check our inventory, we want to see when the bracelet of clay breaks here. So no, we're just doing our questing guide with like no commentary. We're just going through. We complete all the quests. It's a new player guide. I know that nobody's gonna watch that anyways, cause the UI is just awful here. I don't know. People would rather just come here, like let's watch a Runescape guide here. Let's watch a Runescape guide here. So he's going through all these quests here and everything. It's like, okay, so we're doing the Death Plateau quest. Let's go over here. You go over here, and you do the Death Plateau quest. You don't even know what your inventory is, or what you're wearing, or what your quest is. It's so stupid. Why is the complaint that, how do you play the game with no UI here, right? You're sitting here, you're like, it's impossible to play the game with all your UI and everything. And I'm sitting here, it's impossible to play the game with no UI. Like, what is the point of playing if you don't even know what your like skills are? You need to, your skills, your inventory, your equipment, your quest objectives, how your cat's doing, all your like chat and everything. And apparently, this like ruins the entire video for everybody. They're like, I can't watch the video. I can't watch the video because I could always see his skills on the screen, because I could always see his inventory. I could always see what he's wearing. I could always see his magic spells here. And if he wants to go teleport somewhere, he has to go click on this whole teleport skill. You have to go find. It's like, okay, why don't you teleport to Varrock here? It's all the way over here. You want to teleport to like Edgeville or something, you have to open this up, and then where is Edgeville? Is it over here? No, it's not over here. We have our hotbars set up here. Settings in the hotbars, action bars. We set these up, and then we can have all of our teleports up here. So what's wrong with having all your teleports here, right? So you go here. Like if you want to go teleport to Varrock, we just click here. We teleport to Varrock. If we want to teleport to Port Sarah, we click here. We teleport to Port Sarah. If we want to teleport to Lumbridge, we click here. Teleport to Lumbridge. How is that worse than going here, right? Everyone would rather open up your whole teleport spell, go here, try to find Varrock and everything. It's so much easier than the hotbar down here. Why is the complaint that there's like so much UI? Without this UI, how would you know what quest you're working on? How would you know what your skills are? How would you know your inventory, what you're carrying? So there we go, there's the video. So let's continue doing all these quests here. I think we're gonna get to like 100 quest points of the new character here. And we can't play with no UI. It makes zero sense to us, right? Like, we need to know what our skill levels are. We need to know what quests we're working on. We need to know what's in our inventory. We need to know what we're wearing here. We need to know what our prayers. The only reason this is here is to fill this up here, right? Because we could have prayers here. There'd be this empty spot here. We could have this magic here, but there'd be this empty spot here. Everything has a spot here. Everything has a spot here just to fill up this window here. If you go to, like, the, I don't know, the group chat, we don't even know where we are at the moment. The friends list, we don't know, that's not the right one. Like, what the heck, why is the number one complaint this here? We don't even know. Here's where this goes, right? They're gonna complain, they're like, why do you have this chat window here? And why do you have this here? Why do you have like two chat windows, right? Because we have here, and then we joined like a soul obby here. We have our main chat down here. Then we have our soul obby up here. So why do you need two chat windows? Well, it's because here, so when we're scaling in a metaphor, so we can see if a soul obby spawns or if a scarab spawn. If they do spawn, then we can reply to them. And if somebody talks in the chat here, say that there's like a soul obvious that just spawned here, we can see it, and then we can go, it's like, oh, it's soul obvious just spawned, let's go do this world here. So we like to keep these chat windows open so we can see when a soul obvious spawns in a metaphors, and when somebody calls out a so obvious, so we can call once, like one salt, it's like a so obvious spawn here, and Metaphos, we like 4MF, it's like, and then we type here, we don't have to switch between our things, because I know everyone's like, you could just put this here, then you don't have to have as much UI. It's like, okay, so we could see when obvious spawns here, or we can just see when they call subs. So it's like, if obvious spawns, and we can't see it, because the chat's down here, because we're worried about the UI cover and everything. It's like, okay, so we can only do one of them. We can only see when they call out stuff, or when stuff happens in the inventory. If you do this, you can see both of them. Like, what the heck? There's so much UI out here, but it's all serves a purpose here. If you played without this UI and everything, it would just be like, whether people calling so obviously Metaphos, you will never know when they're calling them. And when stuff happens, like when a cache spawn or a familiarization happens, you need all this chat window for when all this stuff comes up. So in this video, we'll actually go start playing. It's just, what's wrong with your UI? What's wrong with you playing with no UI? It's like, how do you play without all these things, right? It doesn't interrupt the game. Like, it helps. Like, how do you play like this? It just doesn't make any sense. It's like, okay, we got our inventory, we got our skills. It's like, here's the only two things we need here. We don't need anything else. We don't need like any mini map or anything. Let's just put this here. It's so stupid. So stupid. We don't need our magic window open because we never use our magic spells. We don't need this soul obby call because we never do soul obby. That's because we don't need this chat window open because we never do Metaphos or something. So let's just close this. Let's just close the chat here because we never need to know when familiarization comes up. We never need to know when Gusting's Cache comes up. We never need to know when anything happens here. We never need to know what our skill levels are. We never need to know what our carrying. We don't even need any of this, right? It's just these hotbars and everything. Why would you sit here and have your teleports here so that you can easily click these teleports here to just click them here, where you could just as easily just go here and try to find it every single time here. So here's this one. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why do we need to know when our cat's almost grown here? It's a stupid cat. When the cat gets too hungry, it could just run away. Whatever. It doesn't really matter here. Because we don't have our summoning window up. How are you gonna know when your cat's gonna run away? It's so stupid. 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 We don't need any of these things. We would rather just click this home teleport button, just go here every single time. And then here, then we get to look at the game and everything. Let's go chop some trees. Let's go buy some logs and everything. When our inventory is full, I will never know. When we level up our woodcutting and what our woodcutting level currently is, we have no idea. When our cat is hungry enough, he's gonna run away. I don't know. When familiarization starts, we have no idea. When anything's gonna happen, when people call us soul obvious can chat, I don't know. We will never know when that's gonna happen. What quests do we have to work on still? What quests have we completed? I have no idea. How do we move everywhere? I don't know. I guess we just click on the ground here. I guess there is no mini-map. There's no mini-map, so the only way to move here is just to click on the ground here. And if we're trying to just get over here or something, we do this. It's so much better than just clicking on the stupid mini-map here, right? How is this better? The video, it's a longer video than we thought it would be, but this is how everybody plays the RuneScape, I guess. Everyone plays the RuneScape with like no UI here. Like, what do you even do? What are your skill levels? What's your inventory like? What's your count like? When is familiarization? When's the soul obviously spawned here? When are you gonna go teleport to the place to click on this to open this up every single time? What a stupid game. What a stupid game, just because everyone complains that there's too much UI on the screen here. What the heck? What is this? What are we playing now? What are we playing? Are we focused on what our skill levels are? No, we don't care what our skill levels are now because we can't see them. Are we focused on what our inventory is? No, we don't care what's in our inventory so we can't see what's in our inventory. We're focused on, we just got a woodcutting level. Oh, we got to woodcutting level 3. That doesn't mean anything because we can't see our skill levels even. Here's Runescape with no UI. It's not even Runescape anymore. We can't even tell what our skill levels are. We can't even tell what we're leveling up here. We can't even tell what's happening. We don't even know what to do anymore. We don't even know what the point is anymore. Why are we playing RuneScape if there's no skill levels anymore? It just takes like all the skill levels out of the game essentially. They're just playing like a exploration game where you're just going around chopping trees here. Eventually your character stops chopping trees for some reason. So we go here, we're just trying to like chop trees or something. Then our character, for some reason, he just like stops chopping trees here. Or, like chopping trees or trying to just chop trees, but he doesn't want to chop trees. Why can't he chop trees anymore? What is going on here? We just want to chop trees. We don't want to worry about what's in our inventory here. We don't have an inventory. Oh, our backpack is full. If we had our inventory window open up, we would have known that our backpack is full here, and we would have had to go to the bank to bake this stuff. Because everyone just complains about the UI and everything. All we're doing is just trying to chop these trees here, trying to level up our woodcutting, but we can't level up our woodcutting because our inventory's full. And because we don't even know what our woodcutting level is at the moment. I guess this is RuneScape with no UI. It's such a stupid game.